All right, let's head over to our final film study that we have to wrap up for today. We're taking a look at Teddy Bridgewater. He's playing tonight, folks. Are we going to be buying the Broncos? Are we buying Teddy Bridgewater? He is playing as well. A little banged up, potential out here, but he is good to go, where Baker Mayfield is unfortunately not. But let's talk about this Broncos team. Teddy Bridgewater, we're a little worried about him. The dinking and dunking a little bit too much out here. This Denver team got out to a very, very slow start scoring-wise. They only put up 10 points throughout 3 quarters, folks, and then 14 points in the 4th quarter. But once again, that's kind of garbage time, and it doesn't result in a win, and they still lose by 10, even putting up 14 points in the 4th quarter. So Teddy Bridgewater, this offense is too good. It can be explosive, and we do know Teddy Bridgewater has the arm and can make all the throws on the football field, but he chooses to dink it down, and we kind of saw it. We've been breaking him down a little bit here through the first kind of 5-6 weeks of the season, and we just see him taking the check down, taking the dink and dunk, and not trying to extend the field vertically and take those deeper shots. So we're going to watch some plays right here. Some big plays on some big drives. I mean, when we just kind of, go over, what he did, I mean, there was his, biggest play was like a 20-yard pass, and that was kind of, with dinking it down, and then the receiver goes for 20 yards. He's only throwing it once. So we're going to investigate some throws here in the sideline view since we've got the all-22, just to see, is he making the right reads? Is he being way too cautious? Because that's the only knock that we have on Teddy Bridgewater. We do see him go ultra cautious, and really for no reason. So we've got some plays queued up here, and let's see, is he making the right reads? Is he not? And should we be selling and fading this Broncos team and Teddy Bridgewater just in general? We really don't want to, but if you're dinking and dunking, y'all know we break it down, dinking and dunking, very, very in depth, because that is, you got to take it at the right time. We're not saying never dink and dunk, always take what the defense gives you. We get that, we understand that, but you also at the same time must stretch the field vertically, get the defense playing off, and let your playmakers do what they do. Courtland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. We know they don't have Jerry Jeudy yet, and that could be, why they're dinking and dunking. Teddy Bridgewater doesn't want to trust his other receivers, or maybe they're not as good as Jerry Jeudy, because we know Jerry Jeudy is very good, but there are still other, good players on this Broncos team. Noah Fant, a great tight end. Courtland Sutton, obviously a great wide receiver. Tim Patrick, Kendall Hinton. I mean, they've got other great players. So let's watch Teddy Bridgewater on some of these bigger throws through the game, and let's see what he was looking like. So here we go. Let's take this sack first. We got this first drive, and it resulted into a touchdown. Fantastic. But we know the first couple of plays are scripted, so scoring on the first drive is good, but that's really all the Broncos did for this entire game when it was meaningful, close game. They put up 7 points in the first quarter, actually 7 points in the first half, and that was it. So here we go. We got a sack here on 2nd and 9 on this touchdown drive. They still scored a touchdown, but why did he take the sack? Was it avoidable? Should he have thrown the ball? Was there something open? So here we go. Play number 1, Teddy Bridgewater under center. He's going to take a sack. Let's see why. Here we go. Drops back to pass. Play action. Pockets collapsing, and really no time to throw. So that's fine. This is not on Teddy Bridgewater. Really, after he's coming off the cell of the play action, nothing open, and the pressure is there. Immediately goes down for a sack. So that is not on Teddy Bridgewater, thank goodness. Alrighty, and then let's check out this next play, because it was a 14-yard pass that went for the first down, but it's a pass short to Courtland Sutton, and it goes for 14. So was this a setup screen? Did he dink it down? Once again, it still resulted into a first down, so give him credit, but let's see why. Drops back to pass. It's not a setup screen. He just, it's not even pass short. That goes all the way. That's a great ball right there. That's what we're talking about with Teddy Bridgewater. This is what we want to see consistently. 3rd and 12, stands firm in the pocket. It's starting to collapse, gets the ball out of his hands, and then that's the wide open receiver right at the first down marker. Teddy Bridgewater puts it right on him. That's what we want to see. So as we kind of start to watch all these other passes, this is what we want to see consistently. Fantastic here by Teddy Bridgewater. Alrighty, next play up here. We got, what do we got? 6:57, we got a touchdown. All right, let's watch this touchdown pass. It goes to Tim Patrick. It's 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Did he dink it down, and then Tim Patrick ran the 20 yards for the touchdown, or did he sling this ball into the end zone? Let's see. Teddy Bridgewater under center here. Just a straight drop back, steps up in the pocket, and then dumps it down, but that's 10 yards down the field, and that's Tim Patrick going for the last 10 here, and this is fantastic. We see this Broncos offensive line kind of getting a little destroyed here. He has to step up in the pocket, avoid all this pressure. He does make the right read coming off, an out route at the 10-yard line, so once again, very good throw here by Teddy Bridgewater. This is good. We have no cause for concerns right now. He is showing us exactly what we want to see, but this is just the touchdown drive. Let's see, does he start to clam up on some of these other drives here that really did not result into any meaningful points in the competitive part of the game before it got blown open in the second half and they come back in the fourth quarter? We saw that last week again with the Steelers, with this Broncos team going down and putting up, like, 14 points in the fourth quarter as well. Let me double check this quickly right here. Last week, the Broncos faced, the Steelers, and they put up 13 points in the fourth quarter, 14 points in the fourth quarter. So this is why we're investigating Teddy Bridgewater. Why are you not getting out to that great start that we just saw? You were aggressive right there. Does he start to clam up? Let's see the next drive. It's an interception drive. We're going to watch the interception, but we're also going to watch some of these other passes here. So let's cue it up here. We get a 2nd and 7 pass incomplete. All right, let's see what he's looking like here on this incomplete pass. Nothing open. Try to force it. Wrong read. Let's see. Here we go. Under center again. So very, we've kind of seen Teddy Bridgewater in the shotgun the first couple of weeks here, but a lot of these plays are coming right from under center. So interesting here. But let's see. Here we go. Drops back. Pockets deep. Oh my God. There is pressure. That man just took a big shot and then lets it loose. And that's a good shot to hit. Try to hit Cortland Sutton right there on a little bit of a hitch route off the right sideline. So let's watch this one more time. Not a lot of time to throw this ball. Once again, this Raiders defensive line, give them credit. Give this whole Raiders team credit. Like we said, first game without John Gruden. I think we're going to be maybe betting the Raiders here when we predict what their line's going to be and all that, but drops back to pass. Not a lot of time to throw. This is the best time to throw it, and there is something coming across over the middle right here. Got to throw it, and then that's exactly when he throws it, when he should, and just unfortunately takes a big old shot as he's throwing the ball, and it just sails just a tad. Oh, man. Let's bring this in the broadcast footage so we're at ground level to get a true good sense of how on money this ball was thrown. Let's watch this big hit that Teddy Bridgewater takes right here. So steps up in the pocket and then just blasted. Sheesh, that's a big old hit. And then here we go. Just a little overthrown right there. But that's still aggressive. Exactly what we want to see here. So this is great. We don't want to worry about Teddy Bridgewater. We like Teddy Bridgewater. We think, like we said, we think he can make every single throw needed to be made to stretch the field on the football field. Every throw that you can make on the football field, we believe Teddy Bridgewater can make that. Alrighty, next play up here. We get a 3rd and 7, but he throws it 5 yards, and it comes up 2 yards short, and they go for it on 4th and 2. So once again, did he make the right read right here? Dink and dunk, 7 yards. You only pick up 5. Let's see why. Here we go. Teddy Bridgewater in the shotgun now. Plenty of time to throw, dinks it off quickly, and then the defender comes up and makes the tackle 2 yards short. Let's see, was there anything else open right here? He gets the ball out of his hands quickly. That's kind of setting up for the route right there. Everything else pretty well covered. Really couldn't go anywhere else with the ball. So I guess that's a good dink down, especially given of how early the pressure of the defensive line is getting there. Just unfortunately comes up 2 yards short, and then they decide to go for it on 4th and 2, but we get an interception here by Teddy Bridgewater. Let's see how this looks. So 4th and 2 at their own 37-yard line, stands in the pocket, plenty of time to throw this ball, and just a little arid. He's going to a wide open wide receiver right here, sitting down wide open, and this ball just sails on him a little bit. Let's go back to the broadcast view here. We'll get a better angle of, was this overthrown? Was this tipped at the line, or was this just off the receiver's hands? Because this was wide open. Teddy Bridgewater must put this ball right on the money. And that ball just seems to sail on Teddy Bridgewater. Don't think it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Let's watch it one more time. Yeah, I don't think that was tipped. Man, oh man, that is just a little bit of an overthrow by Teddy Bridgewater. Wide open. Sheesh. But it was the right read. Man, just a little too high there. So, yeah, that sucks for Teddy Bridgewater, but still making the right read. Just unfortunately, that ball sailed on him a little bit. So not too much blame on Teddy Bridgewater right there. All right, but let's go to the next drive right here. We get a lot of punts. Look at this second quarter drive chart right here. First drive in the second quarter, 3 and out. Second drive, 9 plays, but only 22 yards. So they have to punt. Third drive, 6 plays, 36 yards, have to punt. And then the end of half drive. So let's investigate if Teddy Bridgewater was making the right throws. Can we still buy Teddy Bridgewater this week? Here we go. Let's cue up this play. We get a 1-yard pass. Alrighty, Teddy Bridgewater with the 1-yard pass to start the drive. Great starting field position at their own 33-yard line right here. Play action pass, and that's just a dink down right there, and that's kind of what the play was designed for. Play action, move Teddy Bridgewater out to the left. Everything is flowing left right here. Maybe could have hit this wide receiver if you kind of held onto the ball a little bit more, but by the time by the time the receiver shows open, the ball is already out of Teddy Bridgewater's hands. So not going to put that on Teddy Bridgewater either. This is fantastic. Now we get this one, a pass incomplete on 3rd and 5 here. The drive stalls, and they have to punt because of this. So let's watch. Is this on Teddy Bridgewater? Here we go. In the shotgun, dropping back to pass. Plenty of time to throw, and he goes deep. Oh, man. Just a little too far once again for Courtland Sutton. Ugh, and he goes deep here. This is what we love to see. Just got to rein in that accuracy a little bit more out here. Let's watch him here take the shot, and this is a shot right here. This is open. This is 100% open. Teddy Bridgewater sees it immediately. Just unfortunately a little bit of an overthrow. Literally inches we're talking about. Courtland Sutton was still able to get his top of his fingertips on this ball right here. 30 yards, 40 yards down the field. Ugh, Teddy gotta rein that accuracy in. And at this time in the game, they're only down 10-7. They complete this ball. They're at least getting 3, potentially 7. Tie game up 4, potentially. So Teddy Bridgewater, oh, big mistake right there. Big mistake. But lucky for the Broncos, they hold the Raiders to go 4 and out. So once again, still only 10-3. You've got the ball. Let's watch Teddy Bridgewater. Was he still making the good throws on this pass like we just saw right there? So here we go. We're going to start it here. They're moving the ball very, very solid. It's 3rd and 4, and Teddy Bridgewater decides to move or run this ball to pick up the first down. Let's see. Was this the right decision? It picked up the first down, so we'll give him credit. But was there anything open? So here we go. Pressure is kind of getting there immediately. Knocked around a little bit, stays on his feet, and then decides to take off, goes up the middle. Sheesh. And once again, this is good. This is a good decision by Teddy Bridgewater. Really nothing open real early on. You can throw it there to the outright on the boundary. Would have probably picked up the first down, but we've got no problem with him running the ball right here. He was trying to go there. The pressure from the defensive line is really kind of getting to Teddy Bridgewater decently easy here. So a little bit of a more concern that we should be having is this Broncos offensive line not protecting Teddy Bridgewater to give him ample time to really see the field and deliver the balls down the field. But when they do give him that chance, he does take it. So that's exactly what we want to see. So Teddy Bridgewater picks up the first down with his legs, but then we get 3 passing plays by Teddy Bridgewater right here. Unfortunately, doesn't pick up the first down. And they have to punt the ball because of it. But let's see. 1st and 10. Teddy Bridgewater under center. Play action pass. Good time to throw. Throws it a little bit too late. And then it has to run out of the pocket. Almost threw this ball. All right, we got to take this in the sideline. We got to see where everybody is here. All right, here we go. So was there anything open here? He was going to throw it, but it was to a defender. So I'm glad he pulled it down right here. He was about to dump it down right here. And there is nothing open. We got 2 receivers coming on some 15-yard comeback routes, and there is nothing open. So once again, Teddy Bridgewater is seeing the field good here. This is exactly what we've wanted to see off of this loss. So we're not concerned on Teddy Bridgewater, the quarterback. This is good. All right, here we go. We get a 2nd and 11. He takes a 6-yard sack. Unfortunate. Let's see. Should he have gotten rid of the ball quicker? Should he have thrown this ball? Decent time to throw right here. Ends up getting taken down for a sack. Let's see. Was there anything open on this play he should have gotten the ball to? Here we go. Everything is very well covered down the field. Nobody is getting any separation. And then the pressure gets there 3-4 seconds. So classic right there. So yeah, Teddy Bridgewater, this is great. This is great. I'm so glad. I didn't want to be concerned with Teddy Bridgewater. We like what we see from Teddy Bridgewater. We think he deserves a little bit more recognition. So this is fantastic seeing this. All right, here we go. And then just on the 3rd and 16, they set up a screen. That's what you do on 3rd and long. Fantastic. So that's not on Teddy Bridgewater. Alrighty, next drive. Now they are still down just 10-3. Teddy Bridgewater, you've got another chance to potentially tie the game, take the lead, and not let another score kind of blow open the game like it kind of did here, because they go 3 and out. Raiders score a touchdown. They go up 17-7 heading into halftime. That's tough to come back from. All right, so what do we got here on this drive? Are we watching anything on this drive? I don't think we're watching anything on this drive, unfortunately. Let's watch this 3rd and 16. We could watch, but, you know, it's 3rd and 16. Probably a setup screen. Let's see what they decide to do here. Here we go. Look at look at all the, I mean, so smart, too, right here by the Raiders defenders. Drop 8 right at the first down marker, so there is no chance at a completion, and Teddy Bridgewater just has to dump it down, and that's rallying the tackle. So Teddy Bridgewater's making the right plays here, folks, making the right plays. Unfortunately, penalties are putting them in long distances. Like we said, the sack made them at 3rd and 16. That wasn't really Teddy Bridgewater's fault. There was nowhere to go with the ball. And then the drive that we're looking at right now, a 10-yard penalty for a offensive pass interference call, sets them behind the sticks as well. So just not getting in that great field position and all that, getting behind the sticks. All right, we're going to watch a couple more things right here. He did fumble and threw 2 interceptions in the 4th quarter that really don't matter. We'll take a quick look at. But let's go into this first drive after halftime. We get a 2nd and 9 and 3rd and 9, both pass incompletes right here. I mean, you're down 10 coming out of halftime. First drive, you must put up some points right here, and they scored on their first possession, so they're able to kind of do that. Start off, you know, first drive. Obviously, you're a little cold because this is your first plays, so they're able to do that in the first half. Not able to do this here in the second half. Let's see why. So here we go. We get a 2nd and 9 from their own 18-yard line. It's going to be pass incomplete. Let's see. Teddy Bridgewater, empty backfield, 4 wide. And once again, the pressure is just getting there so gosh dang quick, folks. Man, there is no time for Teddy Bridgewater to really throw this ball. Let's watch this one more time at the point of the sack and see if there was anything open. Here we go. Has to start to get rid of this ball right now, and there is nothing open. You got the comeback route here on the left sideline. Let's see. This was open, but there was just no time to really throw this ball. He's 15 yards down the field. So alrighty, the line's got to do a little bit of a better job here, and then we get the 3rd and 9 pass incomplete right here. Let's see what Teddy Bridgewater is looking like. Here we go. Here we go. Running back in the backfield. Decent, plenty of time to throw here. Gets rid of the ball. Going deep and just throws this one up and almost picked off right here. Let's see, was this the right read to go to? You hit this man right here on the comeback. He's able to probably take it the next 2 yards. I think you just got to dump it off here. So Teddy Bridgewater gears up for the deep ball, severely underthrows this. You see the receiver having to stop and kind of come back towards this ball, and it's almost picked. So Teddy Bridgewater just not making the right read right here. You got to dump it off. You dump it off right here to number 17, I believe this numbers is. And, you know, he's 2 yards away from the first down. Here's the first down at the 28-yard line. He catches it at the 25. He's got plenty of time to kind of turn up field and fight for those yards right there. Teddy Bridgewater also right here, a little bit of an out route, 5 yards past the first down marker, and he still hasn't thrown the ball. Now he decides to take the deep shot. That's not really open. So I think this is kind of Teddy Bridgewater's worst play of the day right here. He still took the shot. We give him credit, but not really when you take these shots. You know, down 10, first drive, out of halftime, on 3rd and 9. Got to start moving the ball a little bit. So I think we're good of just letting it end here on Teddy Bridgewater, because the next drive is a touchdown and they go up. They get down 24-7. Kind of game is over at this point. Let's watch the Teddy Bridgewater fumble quickly. Let's see what this is looking like here. He's going to scramble, lose the ball. They're driving. They just put up a field goal. So it's 24-10, still manageable. Teddy Bridgewater on the move and steps up in the pocket. And, yeah, that's him. You just got to hold on to that ball, my man. Cannot let that ball loose. Went to scramble, unfortunately fumbles the ball. So we're still good on Teddy Bridgewater. He's taking the shots when he has the time to, but this offensive line for the Denver Broncos have to, start protecting Teddy Bridgewater for some ample amounts of time out there. So we are cause for concerns on Teddy Bridgewater. They are not there, folks. We are good on Teddy Bridgewater moving forward. He's not just dinking and dunking. The receivers are not getting any separation, or the offensive line is just not giving him the time to throw the ball. So they shouldn't make the switch to Drew Lock after losing the last 3 games out here, but we do need to see this Broncos team start to be competitive and start to put up points consistently throughout the game. Like we just said, 2 weeks ago against the Steelers, didn't get it done to the 4th quarter. This game as well, didn't get it done to the 4th quarter. And yeah, you may still put up points in the 4th quarter, but it doesn't matter because you're down. That's kind of garbage time. It's obviously not garbage time if you come back to win, and if you do come back to win in the 4th quarter, we will give you credit for that, but we're not going to give you credit for almost coming back in only playing in the 4th quarter. We're not going to do that. I mean, we kind of started to do that for the Lions, and they're still not winning games. So yeah, it may look good and it may build a little bit of kind of camaraderie in the locker room, but if you're not winning games the next week or 2 weeks later, it's all for naught. So we're not going to celebrate this Broncos team for putting up 14 points in the 4th quarter of these last 2 games, but it's not Teddy Bridgewater just not getting it done. This offensive line's got to hold up a little bit more. Also, credit this Raiders defense and the Raiders defensive line. This is a real good, solid team out here without John Gruden finally. So no cause for concern on the Broncos. Let's kind of celebrate the Raiders a little bit more as we're moving forward of talking about this Raiders team. This is a real good team right here, folks. Raiders are the real deal. Alrighty, and then before we move on to predicting and reacting to the Week 7 lines here, let's quickly get a nice gauge on what we're getting from Case Keenum. He is going to be starting tonight, folks. Thursday Night Football, Broncos at Browns. No Baker Mayfield. Not a lot of weapons for this Browns team because we get no Baker Mayfield, no Nick Chubb, no Kareem Hunt, and no Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And then we've got a lot of questions here. OBJ questionable, Jarvis Landry questionable, Jadeveon Clowney questionable. Their offensive linemen Conklin, Willis, and Treader are all questionable as well. So this is the game for the Broncos to get back on track offensively, defensively. They have to do it on the road here for Thursday Night Football. We'll see if they can do it.